Chapter 1: The Discovery. In a small, quiet town nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, lived a young girl named Lily. She was 10 years old, with curly black hair and bright green eyes that sparkled with curiosity. Lily had a deep love for books and spent countless hours in the local library, devouring stories of adventure, magic, and faraway lands. One rainy afternoon, as the wind howled outside and raindrops tapped against the window panes, Lily found herself exploring the dusty corners of the library. She loved discovering old books that hadn't been touched in years, imagining the secrets they held. As she ran her fingers along the spines of the books on a high shelf, one particular book caught her eye. It was a large, leather-bound volume with intricate gold patterns on the cover and no title. Lily carefully pulled the book from the shelf and opened it. To her surprise, the pages were blank. Disappointed but intrigued, she decided to take the book home, hoping to solve its mystery. Chapter 2: The First Adventure. That evening, Lily sat in her cozy room, the rain still pattering outside. She opened the mysterious book again, flipping through its blank pages. Suddenly, she noticed a faint glow coming from the middle of the book. The glow grew brighter until it enveloped her entire room. Before she knew it, Lily was no longer in her room. She found herself standing in a lush, green forest, surrounded by towering trees and vibrant flowers. The air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers and the sounds of birds singing. "Where am I?" Lily wondered aloud, her heart pounding with excitement and a hint of fear. A soft voice replied, "Welcome, Lily. You have entered the world of the magical book." Lily turned to see a small, glowing figure hovering in the air. It was a tiny fairy with delicate wings and a gentle smile. "I am Faye, the guardian of the magical book," the fairy said. "This book has the power to transport its reader into different stories. You have been chosen to embark on these adventures and help the characters within." Lily's eyes widened with wonder. "That sounds amazing. What do I need to do?" "Each story has a quest that you must complete," Faye explained. "Only then can you return to your world. Are you ready for your first adventure?" Lily nodded eagerly. "I'm ready." Chapter 3: The Enchanted Forest. Faye led Lily deeper into the forest, explaining that their first quest was to help the inhabitants of the enchanted forest. The forest was in trouble because the magical tree of life, which sustained all the plants and creatures, was withering away. The tree of life needs the water of purity to survive, Faye explained. But the water is guarded by a fierce dragon in the crystal cave. You must retrieve the water and save the tree. Lily felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. "A dragon? That sounds dangerous." Faye nodded. "It will be challenging, but I believe in you, Lily. You have a brave heart." With Faye by her side, Lily set off on her journey. They traveled through the forest, encountering friendly creatures who wished them luck. After a long trek, they finally reached the crystal cave. The entrance was dark and foreboding, and the sound of the dragon's deep breathing echoed from within. Lily took a deep breath and stepped inside, her heart pounding. The cave was filled with glittering crystals that cast eerie shadows on the walls. As they ventured deeper, they saw the dragon curled up around a glowing pool of water. Faye whispered, "Remember, the dragon is fierce but also wise. Perhaps you can reason with it." Summoning all her courage, Lily approached the dragon. "Excuse me, Mr. Dragon," she called out, her voice trembling slightly. The dragon opened one eye and fixed its gaze on Lily. "Who dares to enter my cave?" it growled. "My name is Lily," she replied, trying to sound brave. "I need the water of purity to save the tree of life. Without it, the forest will wither away." The dragon's eyes softened slightly. "The tree of life is indeed precious," it said. "But why should I trust you, a mere child, with such an important task?" Lily thought for a moment. "Because I believe in the power of kindness and bravery. I promise to protect the water and use it only to save the tree." The dragon considered her words and then slowly moved aside, revealing the glowing pool. "Very well, young one. Take the water and save the tree. But remember, great power comes with great responsibility." Lily carefully filled a small vial with the water of purity and thanked the dragon. With Faye's guidance, she hurried back to the tree of life. As she poured the water onto the tree's roots, a brilliant light enveloped the forest. The tree began to bloom, and the forest was restored to its vibrant, magical state. "Well done, Lily," Faye said with a smile. "You have completed your first quest." Chapter 4: The Kingdom of Shadows. After their successful adventure in the enchanted forest, Lily and Faye returned to the magical book. The pages turned by themselves, and Lily felt a familiar glow as she was transported to a new story. This time, she found herself in a dark and gloomy kingdom. The skies were perpetually overcast, and the once grand castle stood in ruins. Faye explained that they were in the Kingdom of Shadows, a place cursed by an evil sorcerer named Malakar. The kingdom's prince, Elias, has been captured by Malakar and imprisoned in a tower, Faye said. "We must rescue him and break the curse." Lily's heart went out to the people of the Kingdom of Shadows. She couldn't imagine living in such darkness and despair. "How do we find the tower?" she asked. Faye pointed to a distant hill where a tall, ominous tower loomed. "We must be cautious. Malakar's minions patrol the area, and the tower is heavily guarded." Determined to save Prince Elias, Lily and Faye set off towards the tower. They sneaked through the shadows, avoiding the patrolling guards. As they approached the tower, they encountered a group of villagers who were willing to help. "We've been waiting for someone brave enough to stand up to Malakar," one villager said. "We'll create a distraction while you and Faye rescue the prince." Lily thanked the villagers for their bravery and devised a plan. As the villagers created a commotion, drawing the guards away from the tower, Lily and Faye slipped inside. They climbed the winding staircase, their hearts pounding with anticipation. At the top of the tower, they found Prince Elias locked in a cell. He looked weary but hopeful when he saw Lily and Faye. "Who are you?" he asked, his voice hoarse. "We're here to rescue you," Lily replied, using a key the villagers had given her to unlock the cell. "We need to break the curse and free your kingdom." As they made their way back down, Malakar appeared, blocking their path. His eyes glowed with malice, and dark energy crackled around him. "You dare defy me," he snarled. Lily stood her ground, her fear giving way to determination. "Your reign of darkness ends now, Malachar," she declared. Faye used her magic to create a protective barrier around them, while Lily and Elias worked together to outsmart Malachar. They lured him into a trap, using the very shadows he commanded against him. With a final burst of light from Faye's magic, Malachar was defeated, and the curse was lifted. The skies cleared, and the kingdom of shadows was bathed in sunlight for the first time in years. The villagers cheered as Prince Elias was reunited with his people, and Lily felt a sense of accomplishment and pride. Chapter 5: The Time Travelers. Lily and Faye returned to the magical book once more, eager to see what adventure awaited them next. The pages turned, and they were transported to a bustling city filled with strange, futuristic buildings and vehicles that hovered above the ground. "Welcome to the world of time travelers," Faye said. "In this story, we must help two young inventors, Leo and Mia, who have created a time machine. Their invention has been stolen by a group of rogue time travelers who want to alter history for their gain." Lily was fascinated by the futuristic city and the idea of time travel. "How do we find Leo and Mia?" she asked. Faye led her to a hidden workshop where they found Leo and Mia working on a new invention. The siblings were brilliant and resourceful, but they looked worried and exhausted. "We heard about your time machine," Lily said. "We're here to help you get it back." Leo and Mia were relieved to have allies. They explained that the rogue time travelers had taken the time machine to alter key events in history, creating chaos and instability. "We need to track them down and stop them before they cause any more damage," Mia said, showing Lily and Faye a map with different time periods marked. With the help of a prototype time travel device, Lily, Faye, Leo, and Mia embarked on a journey through time. They visited ancient civilizations, medieval castles, and even distant futures, correcting the changes made by the rogue time travelers and restoring the timeline. Each time period presented its own challenges and adventures. In ancient Egypt, they navigated through pyramids and outsmarted cunning thieves. In medieval England, they assisted a young knight in thwarting a plot against the king. In the distant future, they helped a group of rebels overthrow a tyrannical ruler. Throughout their journey, Lily learned about history and the importance of preserving it. She also discovered the value of teamwork and friendship as she worked alongside Leo and Mia. After a series of daring missions, they finally tracked down the rogue time travelers and retrieved the stolen time machine. With the timeline restored, Leo and Mia decided to destroy the time machine to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands again. "Thank you for your help, Lily," Leo said. "We couldn't have done it without you." Lily smiled, feeling a sense of accomplishment. "It was an incredible adventure. I'm glad I could help." Chapter 6: The Return Home. As Lily and Faye returned to the magical book, they knew their adventures were coming to an end. The book's glow surrounded them once more, and they found themselves back in Lily's cozy room. Lily looked at the book, now filled with the stories of her incredible journeys. She felt a mixture of sadness and gratitude. "Will I ever get to go on more adventures with the magical book?" she asked. Faye smiled warmly. "The book's magic will always be with you, Lily. Whenever you open it, you'll be reminded of the courage, kindness, and wisdom you've gained. And who knows? Maybe one day, the book will call you for another adventure." Lily nodded, feeling a sense of peace. She placed the book on her shelf, knowing it held a special place in her heart. She had learned so much and made unforgettable friends along the way. As she looked out the window, the rain had stopped, and a rainbow arched across the sky. Lily felt a renewed sense of wonder and excitement for the adventures that awaited her in the real world. Epilogue: The Legacy of the Magical Book. Years passed, and Lily grew up, but she never forgot the lessons and adventures of the magical book. She became a writer, creating her own stories filled with magic, bravery, and friendship. Her books inspired readers of all ages, transporting them to wondrous worlds and sparking their imaginations. Lily's magical book remained on her shelf, a cherished reminder of her incredible journey. She often shared its stories with her own children, passing on the legacy of adventure and the belief in the magic that lies within each of us. And so, the tale of the magical book lived on, a testament to the power of stories to transform lives and the enduring magic of a young girl's imagination.